Hello and welcome to our program today. We're so glad you dropped into the at-home kitchen, and I'm like this because there's a reason. Today we're doing a Super Bowl party. This is the time you get to root for the team that you like best. And I've got mine covered because they're not in the Super Bowl. They were last year and they won, but they aren't this year. But hey, there's next year, so just stick around. You'll see. You'll see. You know, Pittsburgh fans, Steeler fans are some of the wildest people in all the world because we have a passion for what we do. Pittsburghers have a passion. Would to God they had a passion for the Lord like we all do for sports. Maybe someday, huh? Well, today, my nephew Mark is joining Paul and me and Patty, and we're going to be making all kind of good dishes for your Super Bowl party. Things you can put together quick, things you can bake off. Just, you know what, this is a great time for celebration. It winds down the football season, and it's just a nice day to spend together. So if you need some new ideas for your party, stick around, get your paper and pencil out. We'll be giving you those hints and those recipes right after we come back from today's at-home hint. Here it is. We'll be right back. Here's today's at-home hint. When using shredded cheeses, store the cheese in sealed plastic bags. If you don't use within a few days, place in the freezer with air removed. You don't have to thaw to use it.
For updates, pictures, stories, and more, like us on Facebook. To watch hundreds of classic episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube. And to get hundreds of free recipes, visit ctvn.org/at-home.
Well, I told you we're in the kitchen with one of my favorite guys in all the world. Mark, we're so glad you're here as always.
Thanks. Always nice to be
He
back.
always brings good recipes with him. And then there's my sweetness down there, Mr. Paul. He's helping us out today, too. So we're going to have a good show because we all like to eat. It's obvious. And we brought a lot of stuff. Now, you're going to start with what's called summer sausage.
Summer sausage. I'm with wild game. I'm using elk meat, so, you know.
Look at this, folks. If you've never seen elk meat before, look at that. Do you believe how incredibly lean that is?
Oh, it's good for you.
Just like no fat. You have to put fat in it,
No cholesterol. I'm excited about this, obviously, because when you come to my house, you're going to eat wild game.
Yeah. Like
and
not, huh?
this recipe I've never had before. I butcher my own deer. If you take your deer to someone else, they offer special things.
Yeah.
Summer sausage,
Right.
jerky, and stuff like this. So I'm missing it. Everybody
Yeah, because you're doing your own.
Right. Well, a friend of mine, John, his mom, Bonnie Johnson from Larimer, PA.
Yeah, you told me lots about Bonnie.
Oh,
yeah, she's a nice lady.
Love her. And I'm really excited because you can do so much with this.
Good.
We're going to make this. I'm going to spice it up a little bit. I'm going to add some cayenne.
This is probably basic, and then you can go hot.
Oh,
you can go sweet.
You could add jalapeno cheese.
Oh, boy.
Just so much things you can do with it. I
Okay.
really love it. So,
Okay, just tell us what this is, and then you can do that, and then we'll get Uncle Paul started.
Okay. Well, we're going to start off with some Cure. I always go by the package.
Cure.
Cure. This is it's a nitrate. Always go by the instructions on the package.
Where
Tells
you
you
get
how
that?
much. Yeah. This is actually a quarter teaspoon for a pound of meat.
Okay, and where do you get that?
I got it online from Lemon Products.
So you need that in order for this wild stuff to
Cure.
taste right.
To cure.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off with that. Then I'm just going to go and we're going to add some brown sugar
Okay.
and garlic powder.
Okay.
And all of these are half
teaspoons.
But I bumped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Onion powder
Okay.
and liquid smoke.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's what the gloves are for because
Okay.
I smell like I've been building a fire.
You smell like you're on barbecue.
And I'm going to add some pepper. I love pepper.
Okay.
And just for heat, I got about a half a teaspoon of cayenne.
Good old cayenne. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just going to mix that together,
Yeah,
right?
that's it. And I'm
okay.
gonna put my glove
You
on.
do that. I'm going to get Uncle Paul started. Okay, sweetness. What are we doing here?
Well,
You're making another one of Bonnie's recipes.
that's correct.
And she makes this shrimp dip. Okay, we have cream cheese.
Yes.
We have some ketchup.
Ketchup. Onion.
Worcestershire.
And some horseradish. and of course, shrimp, and of course some
and
hot
some hot
sauce,
sauce, okay?
which we like real well, right?
Now you're gonna mix all this in here and use a mixer, right?
That is correct.
And then, once that's mixed, you're not gonna do this with the mixer, you're gonna spoon this.
With the spoon, that is correct.
You do that, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, look at that, Mark, that looks so good.
Yeah, just gotta make sure it mixes up real well.
Wow, I tell you what.
All the spices get through there.
That is, the color of that is just incredible.
Yeah, it's beautiful red.
I can smell that.
Yeah, just gonna mix all that up.
Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm making chili, because I love chili for the Super Bowl party. And I've got a couple pounds of ground meat, some onions, some green peppers in here. I have 1 can of diced tomatoes. I have another can of diced tomatoes, all going in. Another smaller can, diced tomatoes. This is just a kind of a dump thing, and then let it cook. A couple of cans of tomato sauce. Okay, there we go. And another can of tomato sauce. And then some beans. Now you can use pinto beans, you can use red kitties, whatever. I like the bushes. These are called chili beans. I just do the whole deal. 1 whole can of those. And then I like baked beans in mine. Silly as I am, but this is 28 ounces, or you can get a total of 30, but 28's close enough. You just put them all in there. This makes a really good chili. Okay? Now, clean that out. Patty, I'm gonna have you come in. Let's get rid of some of these, okay? And we're gonna talk the spices that we're gonna use. What's going on, Mark?
What we're gonna do next, get all this mixed very well, we're gonna make 3 6-inch logs.
So those are just logs, like a regular, okay.
Yep. Just a log, and we're gonna make it, pack it pretty good.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna
3 of
put
those.
some Saran wrap
Okay.
there, and
Like little meatloaf.
exactly. Try to keep them round. I'm just gonna roll them up.
Then you roll them.
Real tight.
Okay.
Pull the ends in, and that's it.
You do that 3 times. Okay, while you're
3
doing that, in goes with my chili. You stir. A 1/2 cup of chili powder. Did you hear what I said?
1/2 cup.
1/2 cup of chili powder. Black pepper. This is just a little teaspoonful of the red pepper flakes. Now, folks, this is hot. This is a little kosher salt. How'd you like that? It caught it well, huh? And a couple of chopped jalapenos. Some sugar. I like that because that always takes that bitter edge off of the tomato. And then this is garlic powder. And you're gonna let that come to a boil and let it cook for as long as you can, because the longer the better. The longer the better on that one. Wonderful. Okay, that's done. He's doing his.
1 more to go.
1 more of those. Okay, over here, let's see what Uncle Paul's doing.
I need
Wow. What do you need, honey?
How do I get this
That stuff off of there.
eject?
Here, let me help you.
Help me out a little bit.
I'll be glad to. You have to push down on it, honey.
That's a lady's deal.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mix that, then you're gonna mix the shrimp in there.
That is correct.
And then you're gonna refrigerate this for, just till it gets chilled. Mark's gonna chill his stuff down too. For how long, Mark?
Yeah, once we get them rolled up like this, they're going to refrigerate for about 24 hours.
Okay.
A little longer, don't matter.
Okay, go
At
ahead.
least 24 hours, and
Then he has a process that you have to, of course, cook them, because you can't have raw meat.
then after 24 hours, they're going to go in the oven for 1 hour
300-degree oven?
at 300 degrees, and they're going to come out looking like this.
Patty's gonna start our buffalo chicken dip over
Now, you
there while
don't
you're
cook them in
doing
the
it.
saran wrap, you keep them open.
Wow, look at that.
And that's,
Yeah, not in the saran wrap, that wouldn't
right,
be good.
Right.
Look
You
at
cut it
that.
down just to show you what it looks like inside.
Look, that's like summer sausage.
That's what it exactly
Duh,
is.
that's what it's supposed to look like. Wow. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow,
it.
and the smell is...
Very easy to
Now,
make.
we're going to serve that when we get to the dining room. We're going to put some incredible mustard and some bread stuff with that. Stick with us, because when we come back, we've got more ideas, so we're going to keep going with some more cooking stuff. Don't forget, we're here with the Super Bowl party. You don't want to miss the rest. We'll be right back.
If you love At Home with Arlene Williams, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of episodes with all your favorite recipes, holidays, and friends.
Say hi to your fan club. Hi, fan club.
And don't forget to click the bell so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
Well, we've made homemade summer sausage made with elk. Mark has that. And we bake that for an hour. And then Paul already has the shrimp dip. It's chilling in the fridge. My chili is doing great over here in the pot. We also made a buffalo chicken dip that we put in the oven. Everybody's making it now. It's awesome. You'll see it at the end, okay? All right, now what are we going to do? We're going to start Paul down there with, what are you making, pepperoni dip? That's another one of Bonnie's recipes.
Yeah, it's Bonnie's recipe.
And there's just ricotta, pepperoni, some Parmesan cheese, and some good seasons. That's all.
That's it.
I'll tell you, thanks,
That's
Bonnie.
very
We
simple.
really appreciate all these recipes. That's great. Okay, what are you doing over here, bud?
Okay, we're going to make a Super Bowl broccoli balls.
All right.
And I'm just beating some eggs.
Okay, so you have 6 eggs.
There's 6 eggs here. The broccoli's already been cooked.
That's frozen broccoli,
Frozen
chopped broccoli,
and drained.
frozen, thawed, and then cooked, drained
We'll
and
put that in
cooled
a
down a
bowl.
little bit. Okay.
Then stovetop stuffing mix.
Stuffing mix. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a chicken flavor, huh?
Chicken flavor.
Yeah, that adds to it good.
Get it in there.
Okay.
What else are we going to put here? Let's put the eggs in.
Okay.
Put everything together, mix in a bowl. Eggs.
Ooh, that holds it together, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Parmesan cheese. We got some finely minced onions.
Oh yeah. Well, I like everything going in that pot.
I know.
Oh,
Pepper, a little bit of hot sauce.
a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce and everything for Super Bowl
and
party, huh?
some garlic salt.
Okay. And then what do you
We're just
do?
going to mix all that up.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to start on my punt the pierogi casserole. These are fafalis, these little bow ties. We cooked them, buttered our dish, and we just drained them really well, and we put half of them in the bottom of this dish. Now, this is 6 big Idaho potatoes, and we have mashed and made regular mashed potatoes, but the addition is a 1-pound box of Velveeta cheese that we cut in tiny little chunks, and while they were still hot, it melted down. Now we're going to put half of this right on top of these bad boys. Oh, my mouth is watering. I can hardly stand it. Whoa, that looks good, Mark.
It's mixing up
Good
good.
colors in that, huh?
Sure is.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you, if you could smell what's going on in here, you'd love it. Because it smells really, really good. You just want to push this all around. If you like pierogies or your kids like pierogies, you know what, this is something you're going to want to make, not just for Super Bowl, but any kind of bowl. And don't forget, make stuff that kids will like, adults will like. This is a time for family and for friends, all ages, to get together and enjoy. So think of all of them. Now, we didn't do fried wings. We didn't do all, because you usually have that anyway. So we thought we were just giving you some ideas of things that were different to add to your menu, that you're already going to probably have those chicken wings and such. But I just like the variety of, get a bunch of people together and say, oh, you know, I make this, I make that. Go for it. Let them make it. Okay, so now once we have that, you absolutely have to have onions with this, right? I think so too. So we browned off some onions. We're just gonna do half here. Oh my. I'm telling you, this is one large, very large onion. You're just gonna spread them around so everybody gets a little bite of that. Oh, yummy. You got it in the fridge?
Got it in the fridge.
All right,
What we're gonna do
cool.
with this, we're gonna wrap this up.
Mark's is going in the fridge too.
You
Okay,
can
you're
sit-
gonna preheat the oven. Now I'm putting mozzarella cheese on top of this, okay? And Mark's is gonna go bake it in the oven at 350. Paul's is just gonna be served with some crackers. This is gonna go in the oven and bake. The chili is gonna be done, so we don't have to worry about that. And I think we have a nice variety. I love it. Patty baked us a football cake, so we'll have that for dessert. And then we start again. Yum. And I do this again with the pasta. Mark, you want to give that chili a stir? Just make sure it's not sticking. Let's talk about how we're going to serve that.
Oh, taste.
Is it a little hot? Should we call the fire engine yet? Call the fire department. This is going to be a hot one.
Not too hot for me.
I know, I was keeping that in mind. And again, we just put all of these over top. Yummy, yum. Just makes your mouth water. You know, when you're making this food, you just feel like, oh, you want to kid a lot of beverages, especially if you're having hot stuff. Lots of beverages. And then we do the potatoes again. Just put them all over, nice big layer. I'll tell you, these potatoes, we were testing them. Potatoes are good enough without doing anything else, just eat the potatoes. Yes,
And the onions in there.
and the onions. Oh, what more could you want, huh? Yes, sirree. But we do want to spread them. Get them going. There we go. Just like that. Make sure you have a lot of fresh vegetables, nice assortment of crackers and breads. Like your summer sausage, we're going to put on little pieces of bread and have a really good, unusual mustard. Will be good with that. I think that will be real good. So, okay, then I'm just going to, I should just use all these potatoes, right?
Oh, they're great.
I think so.
I think so.
Paul's waiting for anything that happens to be left over. He can tell me what to do with them, I'm sure. Okay. Now we're going to put cheese and then onions again. Well, let's do the onions first. Okay. You know what? We're just going to keep layering. I'm going to pop this in the oven. When we come back, we're going to be in the dining room and show you everything we made for our Super Bowl party today. Stay with us. Here's how you can get these recipes.
To get all the recipes from today's show, plus hundreds of others, just click the link in the video description or visit our website, ctvn.org/at-home.
Well, the game's on, and we're eating. It's not halftime yet, but we're eating anyway because we got stuff everywhere here. We got Doritos, we got chips. Make sure you put all that stuff around too. We have a nice soft drink bar behind us going to town. And then look at this table. This is what we made today. Mark?
Bonnie summer sausage.
Isn't that awesome?
Can't beat it. Got some toasted bread and a specialty mustard.
Hot and sweet. Yeah.
Oh,
what more could you
fantastic.
want? Okay, and then Paul, you made, let's see, Paul made, we have to check this out because we don't want to miss any of them. You made the pepperoni dip.
Yep.
Okay, so that's that one over there. And we noticed we put all the variety of crackers and a big variety of vegetables. Instead of putting them around each one, we put them all at one, then you can just grab what you want, okay? And then I made the chili, which is right there. And you know what? It's hotter than blazes, so if you don't like it this hot, don't use that half cup. Cut that way back, okay? Don't want anybody getting like a surprise. And we just added a bunch of toppings for our chili here. And then, Mark, what did you do next? The broccoli?
Oh, the broccoli balls.
Broccoli balls down there. We made a little dip there for them. Those are easy and very tasty. And Paul, you made
The shrimp.
the shrimp, and we just added some shrimp on top of that. That's another one of Bonnie's recipes. Again, we have the variety of crackers and also of all the vegetables. Then, this thing here is like awesome. Look at that bad boy. That's my punt, what is it called? Punt the pierogi casserole. forget what it's called. Layers and layers of potatoes and noodles and cheese and onions. That's going to be awesome. And we have added, that's our chicken wing, not chicken wing, buffalo chicken dip that we didn't have time to, where's my celery? It's the recipe's there, but look at this. This is chicken. Look at that. Does that look awesome or what? Easy to make, delicious. People love it no matter where you go. Big variety. Let me show you what my melt looks like. You take some pasta, not a lot. Put a little penne pasta in the bottom of a bowl. Then I'm going to add my chili right over the top. Now this could be a main course for dinner anytime you want it to. Then I'm going to put, oh, we have to have cheese. So you do the cheese. And then, of course, you have to have some sour cream just to tone it all down a little bit. So sour cream's next. And then we do a little bit of green onions on top. Jalapenos. There you have it. Hey, have a happy Super Bowl. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Paul. Thank you, family. We'll see you next time. It wouldn't be the same without you.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.